Hello and welcome to another episode of The Wave. I'm your host, Don Tecson, coming to you live from my living room, and I am home alone on my 43rd or 44th day. And joining me today, are my co-hosts, my lovely co-hosts, Jessica and Carol Ann. And we're going to be talking about the business climate. They are both business owners. And so we're going to be talking about what they know and what we're coming across and what we are supposed to look forward to as business owners here in BC. So here we go. Carol Ann, please say hello.
Hello.
And we have Jessica.
Hi.
So Jessica is the proud co-owner of The Power of Three, and you do massages and hair and
We're a yoga studio, full fitness, and we also do aesthetics. We're moving into facials and doing more beauty and spa type services before we shut down. So that's on halt right now. But we have been focusing and thinking about changing and what we wanted to do to adapt to evolve in the changing economy right now. So
okay,
yeah.
perfect. And Carol Ann is the owner, just the recently owner of the Steampunk Cafe, one of my favorite cafes because it's so close by. But I love the food, I love the coffee. Carol Ann, so how are you?
We're good.
About Steampunk.
We're really good. Yeah. Yeah.
So
We have our.
I hear you just put in your takeout window, which just started this week.
We did. Yesterday was our first full week, and it's going good. I know they're talking about letting us open up and having so many people in at a time, but I'm not doing that. I don't think it's fair to my staff. Right now, it's just me, but I do plan on bringing a staff member back when the weather's a little better. But I think I'm going to just have a second door so you can pick up, because we rent 2 storefronts, right? Kind of unfortunately, because it brings up your rent. But we'll have an order door and a takeout door. We will put chairs outside. That's people's own prerogative if they want to sit together or not. But I'm not opening the cafe up. And then my other job, of course, I manage the Italian hall, and we have canceled all events except for the blood bank.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the blood bank. So how does the blood bank work with all these social distancing rules?
So I kind of poked my head in last time. Normally I come in, I unlock the door and I let them do their thing and I don't come back upstairs. I did take a peek a couple times. I wanted to see. There's a lineup outside, so they only have so many people in at a time. It's not like it used to be where all the chairs were full. And then for the next one that's coming up, they have a sanitization plan that we do before they arrive and when they leave. And then also every couple hours during the event, I'll be coming upstairs and sanitizing everything. So, yeah.
So I understand you're also involved with the, the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, I'm the vice president of the Chamber of Commerce.
So from that end, what can you share with us as far as the situation is concerned?
Well, we just had a board meeting via Zoom because, of course, we can't meet together. And we talked about all of the different things, like the loan. I know some businesses that have received it, just so people know, it really is available. So it's $40,000, and you only have to pay back $30,000. Then the BC Hydro, of course. Now, the BC Hydro one's a little tricky. Your BC Hydro number has to end, like there's a number that goes with it, a code, and some businesses don't have that number. So I know a business that doesn't, so it looks like they don't qualify. Even though they're shut down. So there might be a fight with that one. So there's that. There's the wage subsidy, which I'm going to look into now. Apparently, you have to show your loss in profit from the last year. Now, we just bought the cafe, but I'm hoping we can show Kevin's profits compared to the COVID.
Right.
Okay.
And if that's the case, then I can bring a staff member back and have to pay 25% of their wage. I
Yeah.
mean, we'll
Okay.
bring her back no matter what, because I can't continue to do everything on my own, but it would be nice.
And you're also doing these boxes of produce.
Yes, the veggie boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, talk a
and
little bit about that.
well, we do a lot of seniors in Port Alberni, but the majority of our clientele is actually Parksville Qualicum.
Wow. All the way.
I hate to say it, but Parksville Qualicum is definitely taking COVID-19 more serious than Port Alberni.
Really? Why do you say that?
You do not see people out shopping and doing stuff there. When we go and do our deliveries, you see couples walking opposite sides of the street. Everybody's far apart. The grocery stores aren't packed like ours. Like, we just drove home and Quality Foods parking lot was packed. You don't see that there.
Oh, wow, really?
It's very different. So we have people that order every single Friday, and we don't have that here. I mean, we do, but not to the extent that we do there.
I see. Well, don't you think a reason for that is the Qualicum area has a bigger population of retirees or seniors?
Well, funny, that's what you'd think, but we deliver just as many family boxes there as we do seniors.
I see.
Yeah.
So those are the things you've taken, and those are the things you've looked into as far as a business owner here in Port Alberni is concerned. You looked into the wage subsidy, the BC Hydro thing, and the loan, and what else is there?
So the new thing that came out is the rent relief, and that should be available in mid-May, and they're going to pay a portion of our rent. Now I've read through this on the Canada Revenue website, and it talks about the landlord having to reduce our rent or committing to reduce our rent. And
Yeah, but they have to sign up for it, right?
Yeah, you gotta sign up for it. But
I mean, even the landlord has to sign up for it.
Yeah, the landlord does have to sign up for it. But it seems like it's a little confusing in regards to like the landlord reducing rent and then like the government paying half of that rent. That's not really the landlord getting their full rent. I don't think I really understand it. So
No, like, I know personally, I love the idea, like, if the government was going to pay half our rent, but I'm not going to ask my landlord who owns the building without a mortgage to take a cut in what he gets. That's his livelihood.
Exactly.
And I'm just going to find ways to pay it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Jessica? From your end, what like adjustments or innovations you did you do in your business dealings? Like Caroline's got a takeout window.
Yeah, so we right away we started recording yoga classes and meditations online. You can find us on YouTube and subscribe to the Power of Three's YouTube channel and do some meditations.
So what's your YouTube channel called? Just Power of Three, and we'll find it.
Yeah, it's called Power of Three on YouTube. You can also go to our Facebook and find links through the Facebook. And then we've been really shifting our focus into products. Now, we had a fair amount of product in the store before we shut down. We sold all kinds of yoga gear, sold all kinds of bed and bath products and stuff like that, and hair products. So, for example, Don, your hair, you got the
Cookie Monster.
Yeah. So we've been really focusing on creating our online store and doing deliveries, and that's been going really well for us. And yeah, we're in no rush to reopen the studio. We're still mandated to be closed, so I'm not going to be doing any services probably for quite some time. And even when they do allow us to do services, I don't think we're going to do it just yet. I think we're going to just really take our time, see what type of regulations get put in place, because hairdressers, massage practitioners, we've never really, even estheticians, we've never really had like a mandated code or health code to follow. So BC and Canada is going to have to come up with some health and regulation guidelines for us to follow, and that might change. So I'm not in a rush. I know I'm going to make 100 face masks, but I'm not in a rush. So.
Well,
Yeah,
earlier,
we're just
well, earlier when all this was happening, you were saying that you did qualify for the CERB, the Canadian Emergency Relief Benefit.
yeah.
But at the same time, you were saying that you're not allowed to make money off your business. How does that work now?
So I'm not taking an income from my business.
Okay.
My business is just paying for itself, and it's paying some of its bills. It's paying the majority of its bills, and it's going okay. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And if I get penalized, I get penalized. If I have to pay back some funds later, I'll have to pay back some funds later. So it is what it is. We're doing what we can.
Okay.
I'm not taking income from the studio. The studio's just basically running itself,
Okay.
hopefully.
And then the employees were taken care of by the wage subsidy, wasn't it?
Yeah, so all the employees got laid off before we were mandatorily closed due to loss in sales and loss in revenue, and they're all on the emergency response program. So
In your case, Jessica, how many employees were affected?
I had 7 employees.
Okay. What about you, Caroline? How many employees were affected from your end?
About the same as Jessica.
I
Yeah.
see. And some of these employees were like inherited from Kevin, the former owner of the steampunk, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they've been there for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I keep in good contact with my employees. A lot of my employees were friends. Even one of them was my business partner's cousin. So we do Zoom meetings like once a month and catch up and talk about the types of things that we want to do or we want to see when we reopen.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on taking people's temperature? Just out of curiosity, I just seen on the news today that there's a liquor store that's having a thing where you walk through it and it tells you if you're hot or not.
Oh, you're hot or you're cold.
You can be asymptomatic and be carrying the virus.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Right? So I don't know about that. I do think we're at the point where we have to start considering socially interacting a little bit and creating this herd immunity so that we can start moving on with life. And then when people get sick, they get sick, and we don't have an overwhelmed hospital, and those people can be appropriately taken care of. So we have to do something because we can't
I just worry about walking through a thermometer. I don't want to walk through a thermometer and have a hot flash, and then everybody be like, "Ooh, she's got the COVID."
Well, at least you're not Asian. That's an advantage.
You know what, Dawn? You're right. That actually, my sister is married to, well, 2 of my sisters are married to Chinese fellas, and as well as my best friend. So I have lots of nieces and nephews that are Chinese, and one of them lives in Vancouver, and it actually kind of freaks me out.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about them.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
No,
it's not a joke. There were actually vandals who like broke some stuff, and short of setting a fire on some business establishment, it's not a joke. This is not an Asian sickness; it's a worldwide sickness.
Yeah, but it actually kind of scared me. I was saying to John the other night that I'm like worried about my sister and her husband and the kids. You know?
Well, our meat packaging facilities are no better than the Wuhan markets, right?
Exactly.
There's a reason why cameras aren't allowed into, what is it, like a cattle, like a slaughter ranch? There's a reason why people have to like go in there with hidden cameras, and you have to like sign waivers and disclosures in order to work there because it's inhumane and it's just as dirty and just as brutal. We just have people that test for the diseases regularly in North America. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. And then even at the point of like reopening and getting back people, how do you know they're safe or they're not potential carriers?
Mm-hmm.
Should they be tested first before they're allowed to go to work?
Yeah.
What?
Is testing available for such a thing? Because I know there's like testing is limited. And for example, I was in your shoes and I'm hiring back people little by little, of course, because that's the way BC plans to do it, is like slowly, not like Quebec, that like just let's open and they're the hardest hit. And yet they're the ones so eager to like just as if nothing happened. And
Well,
it
no,
might just,
well, they're eager to get their economy going again. But
well, who doesn't?
mass testing is, I think, the only way we're going to be able to effectively find out who is or has been affected. And I don't think we have enough testing to know yet. Like, if
So,
you take countries like New Zealand and South Korea and Costa Rica, they've all recovered really well because of their mass testing.
okay.
So they're just testing all the time, and then those who do have it or have tested positive with it are like forced to quarantine, and then the virus eventually dies out.
Okay. So there have been nice reports about recovery. I mean, as much as there are cases, there's also a good report as far as recovery is concerned. And I haven't really heard confirmed cases right here in Port Alberni just yet. So we're pretty much okay, or is that too much to presume?
Way too much to presume.
Yeah, too much to presume. It's definitely here. We're being naive if we think it's not. We just don't know it.
No.
And then I don't know if it's a smart idea for the island to, like, so we get mass numbers of the island, how many people are infected on the island, but we don't know how many people are infected in the individual towns. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it is what it is, right?
So in the event that we are going to be allowed, I mean, you are, I mean, I'm going to go back to work and you're going to reopen your businesses. How do you plan? What's your strategy to do that? How about you, Caroline? Let's start with you.
Well, I'm not doing it. So when they say you can go ahead and open your doors and have so many people in at a time sitting so far apart, it isn't happening.
Yeah, because they still might contaminate a certain portion and that just blow it out all of the water again.
Comfortable with it. I have, my library is fabric, not leather or wood. I can't wash my chairs down in there. I feel like if people really want a coffee and a sandwich, they'll come to the window.
Yeah.
It's summertime coming. It's not wintertime coming.
That's right.
Winter, it would be harder. But why should I put my staff in danger?
Yeah, that's true.
Or myself. You know, if I got it, I'd be screwed. Because John can't make coffee, or, I mean, he helps, but he can't do all of that. And if he got it, well, he's older. He's almost 60. I don't want him dying.
And you smoke.
So let's not say that on here. My mother watches this, Dawn. But, you know, it's just not okay. I don't want anybody being at risk. There's no reason. As long as I can keep the bills paid, that's all I care about.
Okay.
I'm in a similar boat. As long as I can keep my bills paid, I'm going to keep my doors closed until I know more.
Okay.
Especially since mine is regulated, and we do have such close contact with people. I can't massage somebody from 6 feet away. I can't do.
I saw somebody doing it with a rake.
Yeah.
Well, I saw somebody giving a buzz cut with a hockey stick. He had a hair clipper attached to a hockey stick, and he was giving his dad a haircut.
Well, people are creative, Dawn. I don't know when you were talking to my sister Kathy if she told you, but her boys needed haircuts. And one of them held the phone like this while I told her what to do.
Oh, no way.
And it really wasn't that bad. I promise. But you know, people are creative, right?
Oh, yes. That's why we have the opposing thumbs.
I also talked to a retired nurse, a friend of mine. She was just like, if we plan something out, you could open as soon as you're allowed to. And we're talking about gowns. We're talking about what we could wear gloves with, and what we couldn't wear gloves with. Face masks for sure, maybe face shields if we're doing facials or nails. Like, I don't know how expensive it's going to get, but it's going to have to be extensive if we do that. So that's why I'm in no rush.
That's where it was nice to have some government help for that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So by and large, I mean, between the two of you, business owners, wonderful business owners here in Port Alberni, you're able to cope and you're able to stay afloat with what's
Yeah.
happening.
And I
then,
think a lot of businesses are.
Yeah, there's many other businesses that will go under. There is small businesses, businesses that aren't in a great place like we are, or businesses that can't adapt. Like just think of the tourism industry, chartered fisheries right now. You can't go fishing with someone right now. Like
No.
all those types of, there's a very large demographic that you and I, me and Carol Ann, don't even cover, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, one thing I've noticed, just like I haven't, like I said, I haven't been to Walmart or anything. We do order from Quality Foods, so I will be using them for groceries for the cafe. But I'm supporting so many more small businesses. Like I got my coffee filters at Flandangles. I'm gonna get my chicken and bacon now from Double R Meats, and I got pepperoni there the other day to do cheese sticks. Animal Ark has been great for pet food. We went to Dog Mountain for takeout. Like it's been all local.
well, it's the best time to support a local business, right?
It really is, yeah. It really
It's
is.
amazing how many people come get a coffee and they're just there because they want to support a local business.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I remember, Caroline, you mentioned something about where people can go to check online what is open and what is not open. Is
The
that?
Chamber of Commerce has a site.
Mhm.
It's on there. I think it's on their Facebook page, but there's also a Chamber of Commerce website. And it's on there, and it'll tell you what's open and what's not open. And Bill's great. He updates it daily. Like he's amazing. And same with any small business that has a question about, so say they're trying to apply for something and they can't figure it out, call Bill at the Chamber. He's amazing, and he'll walk them through it.
Okay, so you can get the number from the website. So all they have to punch into their computer is Alberni Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're almost out of time. I'm glad you girls were able to take a break and chat with me today for the Wave. I mean, we're not able to do a regular show taping, but the show must go on. As a matter of fact, the show got even stronger because now we're able to come out with a new episode every day. Well, I wish you could be on each episode with me, but it is what it is, and I really appreciate your time. I know you're both very busy. Carol Ann being a very busy business owner, and Jessica as well, with a little baby as well. How's Theo, by the way?
He's it's time for us to go to the potty. So
well, we're out of time anyway. I mean, we did our interview. It's only 3 minutes.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay, I'll stop recording. Say bye-bye first. See you again next time.